Hey guys, John here again today from Toxic Spikes, not bringing you a Pokemon battle. I'm actually bringing you a narrated Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel. I posted a quality test of one of these to see how well I could record, and I just thought maybe I would, narrate one of these, because some of you actually seem pretty interested in it, and I know the Acoustic Kind did one of these, as I said, and people seem to like that, so one thing I noticed is someone commented on my last video saying I was being a Yu-Gi-Oh! Whore by using all these horse cards, which I was. So I'm using an original deck in this video. It's a Karuki Banisher deck. It revolves around using Dimensional Fissure, and what that does, instead of cards being sent to the grave, they're removed from the game instead. Now, I know you guys are probably not going to understand a lot of this stuff because I know Yu-Gi-Oh's a lot to grasp at first. Like, if you don't know anything about the game, it can be pretty hard to understand, so I'll try and walk you guys through it the most. He's using a deck that focuses on drawing more cards and searching out cards, so I can only assume for it to be an Exodia deck. What Exodia decks are is you just try and get all the pieces of Exodia in your hand to win. People hate facing Exodia decks. It's like using really hoary Pokemon. It's, just not fun. But anyways, yeah, what you're going to see here, Dimensional Fissure comes into play. As I kill a Sangan, or I destroy it, and it's sent to the RFG instead of the graveyard, which means he can't activate his effect, which searches out a 1500 or less attack monster. Then I play my Karuki Cash to go ahead and get a Karuki monster to my hand, and yeah. Now, the whole premise of my deck focuses around synchro summons, and for those of you who don't know what a synchro summon is you have these monsters called tuner monsters, and you need one monster that's a tuner and one monster that's not a tuner, and their levels have to add up to the synchro monster, and then you can sacrifice them to synchro summon that monster. That's the easiest way I can explain it. You'll get to see what it is in a minute here. Right here, I just played Giant Shrunad to send all traps and spells to his hand. Then I'm going to go ahead and lay down my traps and spells again and summon this Karuki bamboo-looking lady. And I'm going to sync... then I'm actually not even going to do anything. First, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a card called Instant Fusion. That allows me to pay 1,000 life points to special summon one fusion monster from my extra deck with the 5 stars or less, and it can't attack. And you may be thinking, why would you do that? No, because Cybersaurus is just such a freaking boss. No, actually, it's because I want to use it as synchro material, so I can go ahead and summon an 8-star synchro monster to the field. His effect allows me to summon another Karuki lady to the field, or any Karuki monster I want to the field. And, yeah, so, I mean, as you can see, this deck revolves around just swarming Karukis to the field, rapidly synchro summoning them off, creating a lockdown kind of situation. Like, I like to get Barkian on the field a lot, and Stardust, and just kind of making it so your opponent can't do anything. And, yeah, so right here, I just go ahead and get this. I have Buried Doe and Bree, and then I'm going to go ahead and special summon another really powerful Karuki monster from my deck. So now I've got 3 different monsters on the field with over 2,000 attack, which is just pretty ridiculous. It's kind of a strategy where, like, you overpower your opponent. And this deck also really is anti-meta, kind of like people call certain pokes anti-meta. This deck is anti-meta because of the Dimensional Fissure, because so many decks rely on sending cards to the graveyard, like zombie decks rely a lot on the graveyard. Synchro decks rely a lot on the graveyard. And if everything's removed from the game, they really can't do much. So I'm just going to go ahead and get a free direct attack here with 2 of my monsters, bringing him down to almost no life points. And he's down to his last draw. And he's just pretty much going to rage quit after this because he's really just getting whooped. But, it was. I just want to show you guys how this deck works, how well it can work, and how it can counter a lot of strategies. I mean, I even countered an Exodia deck in this duel. So, anyways, guys, I know you're probably going to have a lot of questions about what's going on. If I missed something, I didn't cover something, leave a question or a comment below with stating your question. I can answer all the questions you have. If you ever want to duel me, just go to duelingnetwork.com. It's free. Make an account, make a deck, prepare prepare to be owned by me. No, just kidding. And got more Pokemon on the way this week. Got some more battles. Going to be looking for some more battles this week, so you can always hit me up on Skype. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Right here, as you can see, I activate some card effects to draw more cards, special summon a few things, and yeah, that's that. He quits. So, anyways, rate, comment, sub. Peace, guys.